we're good. We're checking the sound. We're good. All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome to Dano Crypto. Happy Monday. We're so excited to see you guys. Just going to get the music paused. And all right. We were pumping the beat. We're pumping the jams. Hope you guys are feeling good, looking good. I bet you're looking good, feeling fresh on this Monday. And guys, we were having a Bitcoin Sunday pump. We were pumping on Sundays. A lot of the times, it's hard to trust the pump on a Sunday, but we were pumping, guys. We were pumping. Bitcoin went as high as $69,400, and we got that classic rejection. And I'll show you some analysis on this. Will Bitcoin repeat history? Will we have a Q4 breakout before the end of the year? Well, on-chain data is suggesting this by CryptoQuant. So we're going to get into that. We're going to get into some of the news. We're going to get into some of the altcoins. So Nate Dogg said he's feeling better than he looks. Now, I disagree. With the name Nate Dogg, I bet you're looking real fly. But hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're feeling well. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the first live stream of the week. We do these live streams Monday through Friday, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so make sure you guys are tuning into those. You got the bell notification on, so whenever I go live, you get notified. And make sure you're letting yourselves be known in the chat, too, because we'll give you a shout-out. We'll give you a mass shout-out. All right, so we got this, the classic Grim Reaper. That Grim Reaper just knocking on the door of 69K, and it's just like every time just gets completely obliterated by the Grim Reaper. And so this is a really funny one. So we're just waiting for this. We're waiting for this to where we're just like, come on. All right, so I really like that. So that's kind of how we're feeling right now. But make sure you guys are going to the website, danocrypto.com. You can get some crypto updates real quick on here. This website works very well on the mobile device. So if you're on your phone, you should check out this website. It actually works really well on the mobile phone to be able to get true egregore alpha of ticker Bitcoin going to the moon out of the matrix. It's the only website that has this feature. It really, I swear to you, it's the only website in existence that looks like this. All right, so you guys can get crypto bubbles. Also, you can do the degen 5-minute time frame on these crypto bubbles, and you can kind of see what is the outliers. I always want to show you guys this and remind you that the easiest way you can see what altcoins and meme coins are performing well and what the market sentiment is showing you by trading volume and by the green bubbles on the 5-minute when we have a Bitcoin dip. Bitcoin dips from any type of resistance. I want to know what coins have gone down the least and are pumping the fastest after the Bitcoin bounce. And so we're seeing this right now where we have Gala, we have the cat coins like Mew, PopCat, we got the DEXs like Jupiter, we got Bonk, we have Pepe. All of these things are starting to be in the green. We got DYDX, we have Optimism, so a lot of good strong projects, Pepe, WIF, and then you go into the 100 to 200, and you can kind of see a similar pattern here. You got some layer ones, ticker Bitcoin in here. So make sure you're keeping up with what coins are having the fastest recovery. All right, so let's look at Bitcoin right now, because Bitcoin right now is doing some interesting things. It basically hit the top of the wedge of this bull flag that we've been forming. If I can get my chart. Where's my chart at? It's the Bitstamp chart. Okay. We had it more marked on the Binance, I think it was. Yeah, so Binance here, we're going to look at the 4-hour. And you can see that we've been in this bull flag. We broke out also of this ascending triangle. We hit all the way at the top of this wick at 69.5, and we got some big rejections. We got a bit nice rejection off of here. We slid down off the 20 SMA on the 4-hour. Now we're starting to look like we could be testing the bottom of the range, which is right here at this last wick, and also at previous resistance and support. Because we had resistance right here, we made a W pattern, we broke out, and then we bounced from support right here, bring us up, and now we could be testing that bottom part of the wedge, or the top part, this top line, top trend line. So if you're looking for any price targets, would be looking at that one. I'd be looking at the 65.4, looking at that 65.4. Now, you read the title. The title, I think, is pretty accurate. I think that we could see a rally in the first few days leading up into the election. So, like, starting November 1st, like starting in November, right when we get into November, I have this feeling that that's when we're going to start to really rally in, because people are just going to feel so sidelined. I think at that point, the retail is going to feel like, okay, I got to make a move. There's this election. It's literally in a few days. I got to do something. And so there's going to be, I think, a FOMO into the markets, and because it's just going to be like a Hail Mary. I mean, people are just like thinking, okay, this is it. I got to make a Hail Mary move. Because if not, it's either zero or hero. That's how we're feeling right now. We're either zeroing, going to the freaking floor, or we're going to Valhalla, hero, flying, cape in the wind. And I hope it's the latter. I hope it's the latter. But the most important thing to do during these times is to zoom out and know we still have 6 months, because we're only 6 months off of the halving of this year, because it was in April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So usually 520 days after the halving cycles, and after a halving, we have the peak price, peak of the bull run. And so we're only 300 and some odd days away from that. So if you go to April, the end of April, go all the way here, we're only like 183 days out into that range. So you have to bring this like way over. You have to bring this way over into the like point where you're getting into 500 days. And this is where we've actually marked it, I think, on this specific chart, was right here on this line. I don't know why the date just like stops right there. It's very strange. Hold on. Oh, maybe we need to go to the, oh yeah, we got to go to the weekly. That's why. Yeah, so you go to the weekly and look at this chart. And guys, this is the chart that we've told you to make. If there's anything we're going to tell you to do, because we can't tell you what to buy, we can't tell you how to invest or anything like that. But what we can do is make you make a chart. So make this chart. Go to Bitcoin, go to TradingView, type in BTC USDT, and look for the Binance chart. And then I want you to put it on the monthly, and then find the dates of September, and just start from September, and you mark them from 2020. You don't have to go back like super far. You can maybe just go to, you can mark 2017 because from September, because then that gives you that halving year bull zone. And it looks like this. It's like just goes up. And what's interesting is that if you put this here, it did a very, very similar thing. And then if you go here to the next halving year, which is split up right here, this is why I have my target of $350,000 per Bitcoin, because once we break out, this is what it looks like. It looks like that. And it's done that in 2020 after September, which is after the election. We had the election. It just election goes, and then boom. Here, election, boom. And then there's a chart that we've shown too that has the 4-year halving cycles and the election cycles in 4 years. And it shows these parabolic moves in the stock market as well, represented in the Russell 2000. Which, do we have the Russell in here? Where's the Russell? Pretty sure we saved it at one point. Did we not save it? I thought we saved it. Or I'm just going right past it. Oh, yeah, there we go. Russell 2000 ETF. Okay, so we were like on the weekly scale. And so look at this, like 2017, look, same thing. You know, you look at the you put a vertical line in 2017 right here, and then go to 2020. I mean, look, it's crazy. So, I mean, it still gets a little bit, but it started a little bit earlier here on the previous year right here, February, and then started to go. It's 2016, 2020, and then look, you have 2024, 2023, previous year, consolidation. You see this run, and I'm just, just doing, moon boy measurements. So we start seeing this up here. We're probably going to see gold still breaking out, going up through this trend line, and probably going up into probably $3,400 an ounce right here. Gold is just going to, I don't know, it's going to do some interesting stuff. It's looking like it. Dollar did not break down as hard as we thought it was going to. We thought this thing was going to 90, 94. But I think the fact that the dollar is gaining this strength right now maybe be a good indication of why we have broken down pretty hard off of the previous resistance. Because you can see here, we have tried to test this freaking thing a few times now. Boom, 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 boom. I mean, we are due for the breakout. But we lost the volume. We lost bull control at 69, and now we're right back smack into 66, which is that annoying area. Super annoying area. All right, so what if we follow the 2017 cycle, since Scam Bankman-Fried effed up the cycle last time? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. That's what's so interesting, is that we've had a lot of black swan-y, crazy things happen in the crypto space in the past 4 years, that if it weren't for all of that happening and it was just like operating as a true decentralized, non kind of like scammy kind of background stuff that was happening, and we had some, instead we had some good actors instead of bad actors, maybe we would have broken out a lot faster. Maybe we would have not been buried into the 16K area of non-confidence. I mean, just people just being like, just boom, down. I mean, it was such major news. Crypto never gets good mainstream media coverage unless if something's going down. If it's going down, they'll sure cover it. They'll have a funeral for Bitcoin. And then when it's at literal skirting all-time highs, they don't give a rip. And so that's what's so interesting. So if you can do the reverse psychology of that, it's really interesting. That right now, We're skirting on, we were like basically skirting on breaking all-time highs again, and we're just ranging in this top area, and no one cares, and no one knows about it. You go ask anyone on the street right now, and you ask them what the price of Bitcoin is, and they're not going to know. They're going to think, oh, wasn't that like crashing with the whole Sam Bankman thing? People are still doing that? That would be the response you get. Would for sure be the response you get. All right, well, make sure you guys are liking the stream, because if you're in here watching and you have not hit the like button yet, then you are doing the stream a disservice, because you have to get the likes up. We got to pump the likes. It helps get the stream pushed out into the algorithm so it can be rhythmed into people's screens. Yes, like Ryan Birchfield said, smash, absolutely destroy the like button. It's funny. I feel like every time I go in and I'll say smash the like button, I lose like 5 people because they're like, I will not, sir. And they say, good day, sir. All right, so will Bitcoin repeat history? On-chain data suggests a Q4 breakout is due. Historical data shows Bitcoin performing well in the fourth quarters. So we've given examples of the fourth quarter, price action that we have on a halving year, though. It's very important to look at the halving year. 2017, 2020. You see in Q4, we get a 215%, we got 168%, and now in this Q4, we're just sitting at 6. Yeah, they're like, don't tell me what to do, sir. I will not hit your like. I will not hit your like. Yep. Data shows, Q4s do perform very well. All right, so Bitcoin in a positive seasonal performance. So during Bitcoin seasonal performance in the halving years of 2012, 2016, 2020, the cryptocurrency increased by 9%, 59%, and then 171% respectively in their fourth quarters. 170%. So Crypto Quant Analysis found that BTC is behaving very similarly to the patterns seen in 2016 and 2020. So, and the demand is growing. So the surge in this metric preceded an over 5% rally in the price of BTC. The cryptocurrency touched that 10-week high of 68,100 earlier this week, and then also just last night and through Sunday was skirting, just teasing the crap out of us. Like, was it going to break 70K? I almost couldn't go to sleep. I was like, I thought this thing was going to start breaking 70K, and if we broke 70K last night, like, it could have just been like going off to the races while we're all sleeping on over here in America. So I was prepared, but we got the grim. We got the grim. So it's okay though. It's okay. But yeah. So large Bitcoin investors, whales, are also expanding their holdings, with their balances growing by 670,000 BTC yearly. Additionally, the growth of whale holdings stands above this 365-day moving average, which is considered a positive sign for prices going higher. So if whales are accumulating, we have the Bitcoin that's on exchanges is going down. Like, they're just expected to just almost be running out of Bitcoin by the next like 3 to 6 months. The exchanges are going to have a limited reserve of Bitcoin because people aren't going to be actively trading it as hard as they are right now. They're going to want to hold it because historically, we've seen that holding Bitcoin has been more profitable than trying to trade it, buy in, buy back out, whatever it may be. It's historically, once you found out about it, if you buy it and hold it, it can a lot of the times be that safe haven, the store of value of protecting yourself against inflation, but then also protecting yourself against a volatile altcoin market. Yes, the altcoins are going to go, they're going to fly. We're going to have an altcoin season. But ultimately, we're using those altcoins to get more sats, because like eventually you're going to want to have it in stables, you're going to want to put it in Bitcoin, and ultimately whatever layer 1s and layer 2s end up being the ones that are multi-cycle, multi-market, bear market, bull market tokens, then you'd be holding it into those things. And so I think that's the strategy going through these multiple cycles, that you develop a good hodl strategy, and then maybe have a small degen bag where you trade a little bit, you know, like, but ultimately when you zoom out and you look at where the price is going, I mean, all you got to do is buy and hold. I mean, all you got to do is buy some solid tokens that have good trading volume and liquidity and call it a day. And that could be the best outperforming strategy of anything. High liquidity tokens, be heavy BTC, be like, I don't know, like you have to kind of decide those percentages of how you want to allocate, but now I've just kind of learned that if you are primarily heavy like BTC, or in people would be very it'd be controversial to say to be also heavy ETH too, but you have to think, I mean, what is under Bitcoin? It's ETH, and it's going to continue to get, I think, more mainstream adoption, and we could see Ethereum be at a $1 trillion market cap. It could very well happen. So let's see. Just want to go straight coin market cap. There we go. All right, so check this out. So Ethereum right now is at a $321 billion market cap, and this at its peak, when we're looking at the market cap of Ethereum, you go into the all here, and you see the market cap at ETH's peak was at a $500 billion market cap, and that was when the price was at $4,500. Now imagine ETH at a 10K. People think that, I think that Ethereum can easily get to 10K. That would put it at a $1 trillion market cap. Now at that point, I think Bitcoin would be at a quarter of gold's market cap, which would be at $6 to $7 trillion in market cap. Then we have ETH at a trillion, and then the rest of the market, which would be the memes and the alts, would be also at a 2 trillion. So you got to think 2. We got a 2 trillion. We'll be at a $8 trillion market cap, total market cap here very soon for the whole market, when we start getting in bull banana zone. Bull banana zone is when we're going to be going way past this. If you think and you look at this chart, it looks like a giant cup and handle pattern that's ready to freaking break out into 4 trillion. If you look at this, the market of the crypto space as a whole is a 4 trillion, is worth way more than 4 trillion. If all companies did what MicroStrategy is doing and Michael Saylor, and implementing a sliver, just slivers, then this is how we could easily smash through 4 trillion. And the adoption of the memes with the retail mindset of being involved in communities that make you feel cool, make you feel wanted, make you feel seen, make you feel like you know what you're talking about when you go out and you're like, oh yeah, I did buy some Dogecoin. Okay, good for you. I did buy some bread. Okay, sweet. Oh, you knew about Pepe. Yes, I did. But no, it's really what it's going to be is that retail is going to open up Coinbase again. When Bitcoin's at 100K, they're going to go, shit. And then they're going to open up the app and they're going to go, man, that's really expensive. I could have bought it months and months ago at 60K, but now it's at 100K. Okay, let me go. Okay. What's trading? Oh, SHIB is Doge? They're still going? My friend was telling me about that. I didn't listen, but man, it's cheap. What's under this? Pepe? No way. Coinbase listed They listed Pepe? Oh, I gotta buy this. And then that's literally how most retail is gonna go in. They're not gonna go to CoinMarketCap. They're not gonna go to they're probably gonna download Moonshot. Most likely. They're actually probably gonna go in and notice that there's a thing called Deck Screener Moonshot, and they're gonna look at that app and they're gonna go, oh dang. There's all these this looks fun. And that's why the meme super cycle is the thing. That is why it is a topic of discussion, like bigly now in crypto, because it's the thing that everyone was laughing at, thought it was going to go to zero, was going to mass capitulate, and no one was going to care about memes, and everyone was going to go back into the tech or whatever it may be, VC, all the tech coins, the software, whatever it may be. But that's not the case. That's not the case at all. That is absolutely not the case. Because if you go and look at what is trading in the volume here with memes, with Mew, WIF, SHIB, you got this Simon's Cat now. I mean, oh my gosh. Bonk, Turbo, Tron memes. You got base chain memes. There's no base token. So you buy Brett if you think Base is going to do well and onboard millions of people. First token they're going to see is Brett. They're going to think Brett's the mascot. Hence, people associate Dogecoin with Elon. Elon is doing like the work of evangelizing, just being pro-free speech, pro-First and Second Amendment, being pro, like just being able to have private companies and entities be able to help in times of need and not just have government just like crunch on things. So people are going to associate all of that with Dogecoin. People are then the retail's gonna go back in and they're gonna scoop up some Doge, just like people were doing last cycle with the whole Reddit Wall Street Bets, influx of people saying, you know what, we're going to stick it to the man. Now that we know that this thing is so rigged and people are shorting companies into extinction just so they can profit and make a company go down, knowing that they're hurting, that is exactly why this culture exists. This is exactly why we are getting into it now, and this is why it's even a thing, because we have to have our own tables. We have to have something that's a little bit more of a chance for someone to actually make money. But then you can also lose it just as fast. So I won't be naive to say, oh, once you get into crypto, you'll be a millionaire immediately. It's like, no, my friend, you will probably get rugged and lose money first when you get in here because of the nature of the game. And once you learn a thing or two, then you start to go, okay. I mean, you talk to any OG crypto person, took them a cycle or two, and even maybe they got lucky and banged on something huge, and then they made it really fast, and then they lost it all because they doubled up, they tripled up. They were like, oh, I'm doing great. I think that was Luke Belmar's story. He's like, he did really well, and he's like, I got greedy. He was like, I started to double, and then almost lost it all. So it's really interesting if you kind of have a nice steady grind into the cycles, and then you really start to build up a true calculated strategy of what the narrative is, what people are going to buy, the retail mindset. You're here way earlier before anyone else. So you have to think 10, 15 steps ahead of the average person that's going to grab their phone and they're going to go, okay, and just they're going to do that. They're literally going to do what I just did, that play out. Oh, whiff, what? It's kind of, I'd like, so this is like kind of like the second to Doge, or kind of like how SHIB, and this is why WIF is doing so well. And Ryan Birchfield said, I just need a cool 10x this cycle and I'll be set. Dude, you're going to get way more than a 10x. You got to think, this is what you need to do. You need to just take the whole value of your account and then just go times 100. So times 50, because that's where we're going. I don't want you guys cashing out at a 10x, because that's no. I want you guys cashing out at a 50x, but you're going to be DCAing. You're going to be DCAing out. You're not going to be like thinking your time in the market perfectly. No, you're going to be smart. You're going to be smart. But I really, truly, I do believe that we are going to see like craziness next year. Like we're not, this year is it's very close to being over. We got like a week or two in October here. We got the whole month of November and December. We got this election to get through. Then we have January, February, March, April. I think all of those months are going to be very, very crucial. We're going to see like just insanity. I really do believe this. I think we're going to like be almost like the wind taken out of us, like, oh, like what a holy crap, like, because it's gonna start ripping here soon, and it's gonna be off to the races. I even think, and might be controversial, I think if Harris wins, I don't think we're gonna see as big of a crash as what people might think, or market sentiment like being like super, super low. I think that regardless of who wins, I think we're still going to see a supply and demand on Bitcoin. I don't know about, I don't know about everything else, but I do know for privacy tokens or anything that is going to be able to where you can actually like still do crypto without having the government overreach being super heavy, which could be the case with the Harris presidency, and majorly taxed. It's going to only just push innovation out of America, but it's still not going to stop the crypto train from happening around the world. Like, crypto's not just like locally from what you are involved with. It's like it's a worldwide thing. So I think Harris becoming president is not going to stop the whole entire market from moving. So that's my point, is that you can't think that like just because Harris is president, that means that like people in China or people in Singapore or whatever, or Dubai are going to just all of a sudden just not be bullish on crypto. It's I don't know. That's just my personal opinion. It's obviously more bullish if Trump wins. 100%. Way more bullish sentiment. That's the best case scenario. That's 100% the best case scenario that we can have. But we have to weigh the other options. Yeah, Banana Zone kicks in when Gensler gets fired. Yeah, that could be the case. Yeah, that could very well be the case. All right, so we didn't really check on too many of the alts, but let's see what kind of got beat down a little bit the most. We have Ticker Bitcoin was pumping. Ticker Bitcoin was pumping and just breaking all-time highs, so it's no question that we're going to get a little bit of a retracement here. And so also Kendu has been breaking down pretty substantially, but we're kind of going right back. We just candled and wicked down to support here. And so I think Kendu is not going to rip until we get an actual big exchange listing. A big exchange listing like Binance or BYBIT, one of those, maybe even a possible Coinbase listing, and we get ETH starting to actually break, then we will we'll see. I think we'll see coins like Kindu and all the other strong Ethereum memes like Pepe, Floki, Shiba Inu. All those are going to do really well once ETH starts to pick up the pace. Once that starts to pick up the pace, then we'll get what we had in March, which was huge. All right, so trying to look. What do you think about Me token? Oh, the Me token, and then I'm looking at the comments. Crypto All-Star? Crypto All-Star, is that a token that you're talking about, BSV? And yeah, I'm gonna be scooping up some Me token here. I have like a list of tokens that I really wanna buy right now. I really want to get more Nakamoto games, and I actually want to buy a little bit of Vulcan Forged, the PYR token, Vulcan Forged. Okay, Crypto All-Stars. Okay, so if I just type in Crypto All-Stars, like in CoinMarketCap, will it pull up, or is it like a, I have to pull it up on Dex Screen or Dex Tools? And by the way, guys, I got to run here in like 2 minutes. I got to end the stream. But I appreciate you guys coming in for today. It was just a quick stream, just a quick analysis. Yeah, the Me token, I was just playing, I actually was just playing Medieval Empires last night. I was updating and leveling and upgrading my town, trying to get everything all beefed up, because my level's still kind of low right now. I'm a level 19 or not or 9, so I gotta at least get it to 10. Oh, a pre-sale? Okay, Crypto All-Stars pre-sale. Yeah, I'll check it out. But yeah, the Me token actually had a really nice bull flag runs and breakouts, and this was in April and March, and this was when everything was kind of breaking out on the altcoins. And so I think once we probably trade back down to this band here, and then that would be a really good accumulation zone. Like anything right here in between the price that it's at now and where it dips right here would be a really good accumulation, because if you were to measure even from a halfway point of getting a dollar cost average entry from there and go break back up into the all-time highs, that's a 612% move to the upside. So, I mean, you could start building up a solid bag of the Me token and just kind of chill. A pre-sale equals setup scam. I don't know. Sometimes some pre-sales do well and some others don't, I mean, it's kind of like a luck of the draw. You really are on a gamble, because like sometimes the pre-sale, like you got to be quick. Like once you get the token, you have to, you got to, like, it's just like people are buying in at that early price, because then it's going to hit on maybe an exchange. And then once it hits on an exchange, then it's like people just they send it to the exchange and then they sell it. So it ends up dumping the price. What happened with Jupiter? It was the same thing. It was like, it hit the exchange at a high value, and then everyone sent it to the exchanges, and then it dumped the price in like a matter of a day, all right back down to 20 cents or 40 cents or something. So yeah, BSV, just tell us, once you get that, however much you're putting in, you're going to be dumping that thing once it starts to pump. But that's just the nature of the game, though. That's just kind of how you have to know, like, if you're buying into some of these tokens, are they going to have unlocks? Like, when is it, like, at what point is the chart going to have some mass sell pressure? And so you have to think about that in terms of, like, how long are you willing to hold the token? So then you're in profit, and then eventually you will sell. And so can the project itself handle when there's a lot of sell pressure, or if there is more sell pressure than people actually buying the token afterwards of the sale? That's where all this kind of comes in, and can sustain a market cap of over a certain point, and then, or it doesn't just freaking just end up going to zero. So And I think the Me team, honestly, Medieval Empires, in terms of like a game, like a fun crypto game, and they're also partnered up with Immutable X. They use Immutable X for their signing and for all their like for when you get in-game items, like you just have this address. It's a lot easier to be able to interact with the blockchain. And so, and the game itself, they update it like a lot. So they're always working on it. There's incentive to actually own land, and the land is like, I mean, if you were to get early into the land, holy crap. I mean, the land prices now are starting to go up a lot. So it's like you almost want to grab a piece of land now, hold it for when this game starts to really blow up, and it starts to get the attention of the RTS people that play or that are into RTS games, similar to this style. And I mean, it's just gonna go crazy. I know. And then Ozzy said, "Yeah, you guys are supposed to be pumping my UFO gaming bag." MFRX9, Dano sniping price action. I was a little bit last night. I actually was trading Ticker Bitcoin, and Ticker Bitcoin, well, now Ticker Bitcoin's actually having a pretty decent bounce. I was trading Ticker Bitcoin, and then this morning when I woke up, I got into a stupid trade and actually ended up losing a little bit of money. But last night I was actually doing really good, made some profit, and then I bought Ponky. So this is exactly what I did last night. I was trading, made a little bit of profit. I was like, okay, let me like take some of the money out and buy a token that I like to hold. And so I bought some Ponky. And so that's what I did. But then also what I've been doing when I've been making profitable trades, I take the trade, I take the profits, and then I buy something that I want to hold a little bit more long term. So I've bought Ticker Bitcoin recently. I bought Ponky. I bought ORC because ORC is super low market cap right now. So I'm just trying to accumulate a lot of ORC, some gold. I'm accumulating ORC like a ORC collects gold. And yeah, Kendu, I will say I haven't been accumulating as much as I would like. I just have my original bag, but I think now that it's like really dipped into some low prices, right now for me is a good opportunity. And then if you think about things like AVAX, and Chainlink, and all those things that we like, Tron, if you like Cardano, all of these things are still at really, really cheap prices. So it's not too late, guys. Don't let anyone convince you that you've missed the boat. Oh, you've missed the boat. It's like, you're fine. Just like accumulate calmly and just DCA. You don't have to throw thousands at the market in one day. Just calmly accumulate. Don't listen to the FOMO crazy people on Twitter. And you'll be okay. And I'm telling you this because I've succumbed to all of it. I've been an example of being tossed up in the market, all of the things, like where I have FOMO'd into the market. I've also been really calm and collected, and that usually works. I've tested all strategies, guys. And so I'm telling you that the one that works the best is to cool, calm, and collect yourself in the market and just watch the trends, watch the narratives. You will see them. They reveal themselves. They have now revealed themselves. If you don't know what the hell the narrative is now, I don't know what to tell you. But just know, if we have any sense of humor in this life and as a culture, in a community, this is why memes are going to do so well. This is why I do have a way bigger bullish thesis and narrative explanation on why I think memes are going to do so well. All right, guys. But yeah, I come back later tonight, and I will check out all these tokens that you guys are trying to get me to pull up. I'm sorry, because I do have to go. I don't have any more time. I have to get ready to do some errands and things. And so I really do appreciate you guys coming in and chatting. I see some new. I see a couple people that aren't in here normally, but then also I got some OG people. Shout out to MFRX9. Shout out to Navid. Shout out to BSV Bantam. Nate Dogg, Shazzy, Ozzy. Shout out to R Trades. Shout out to all of the people that have been tuning in today. Really appreciate it. But yeah, later tonight, I'll be streaming at 8 o'clock, 8 Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time zone that is for you, make sure you guys are, yeah, and Steve Randall. Shout out to Steve Randall. Shout out to all you guys for coming in. Really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys, if you want to directly support the channel, use the links in the description below. And if you have any friends that you are trying to like onboard into crypto, send them to this live stream, and then also get them all set up with like the crypto starter pack with all of the, we got the NORD VPN, we got a little crypto gaming stuff, we got all those things, so you can send them and they'll be able to get some cool juicy bonuses. But other than that, just have them come and hang out on the live stream so you guys can chat it up. All right. Peace out, guys. Thanks for coming in. Again, God bless you and your families. Make sure you are praying for the healing of the world during these volatile times. A lot of things going on. So the best thing that you can do right now is take care of yourself, take care of your family, help the people that are immediately around you, and also pray, because then that is going to ripple out good energy, optimism, and faith, and the hope that we are going to be going in a good, positive direction for the rest of the year and hopefully for the rest of the next 4 years. So with that being said, guys, I will see you on the next live stream later today. Don't miss it. Peace out.